I'm back today with another Write Your Story episode where I am writing down the stories from my childhood that I am not. They're stories that I don't want others to read necessarily. They might not be good feelings or good memories. So what I am choosing to do is write them down and then turn them into something beautiful in this traveler's notebook. And this is the mixed media standard size traveler's notebook from scrappingwonders.com, or the Etsy shop for Scrapping Wonders, which is Beth's shop. I have to say, this is like my, third or fourth layout in this traveler's notebook, and I am absolutely loving it. I have used a bunch of different mixed media techniques in it, and it has held up super well. So for this layout, I am doing a spread about my maternal grandmother, and she had early onset Alzheimer's. And so from the time that I was really small, she was different. She used to babysit us, but then she started getting forgetful and she would wander a lot, which is an Alzheimer's thing. So it got to the point where she couldn't live with us anymore and she ended up having to be put in a home. And I remember little things about her. Like, I remember that she always had velaments, which I don't know if anybody else knows what they are, but they were sugar-free little mint candies. And they came in different flavors, and I think there was like a chocolate one, and that was my favorite. She always had them because she was diabetic too, but she always wanted to be sucking on candy because her meds made her mouth really dry. So yeah, so like, things like that, velaments, and she had tons and tons of costume jewelry, and she had them all like sorted in these little egg cartons, and me and my sisters used to go through it and, put it all on and everything, and there's some good memories in there, but then there's memories of like when she started getting really sick. She got put into she was originally put in a group home and then got moved to a state-run facility, and they treated her terribly there. They wouldn't give her her dentures. She walked nonstop. She ended up losing a ton of weight, and it was really scary. And then we got her moved from there to a different facility, and she got much better. She used to think I was her sister, so she would tell me stories or remember when this happened, because she had by this time regressed back into a childlike state, and so she was sharing with me all of these things that her and her sister would know about or whatever. So anyways, to the layout, what I did is I did my journaling, and I did it in a really small handwritten journaling on kind of a diagonal. I kind of wanted it to look more like part of the design. And I'm not going to cover this journaling up completely because, it's not, I don't mind if somebody reads this. I don't mind if my kids reads this journaling. It's okay with me. So I used some Heidi Swap gold texture paste and put it through a stencil. It's just little circles, and I believe the stencil is Faber-Castell. And then I took some glimmer mist in pine cone and sprinkled that around, and then added some Heidi Swap color shine. And now I'm going to add some glimmer mist in, I think it's Frost, Lake Frost or something like that. Frozen Lake, maybe. Now this picture originally had my other grandma in it as well, but when I printed it out, I just kind of cropped her out because I just wanted it to be of me and my grandma Bev. And it's hilarious that she has like this huge like afro in this picture because she had the thinnest hair. Like it was so baby fine thin. She would spend hours doing this to her hair. I remember that. But yeah, she had a perm and then she'd have to sit there and curl it, and she wore curlers all the time. It was funny. So I got these stickers from the dollar store, and they're all in this kind of muted tones, browns, and kind of a teal color, and some tans. And so I am just gonna stick these down, and that is actually like 4 or 5 stickers that I had already stuck together when I was trying to figure out how I wanted to put this down. And there's some birds on there that I'm going to add, and so I'm just gluing them down with my Tombow Mono Multi just to make sure, because they're, you know, dollar store stickers, so they're not incredibly sticky. And now I'm going to add some to around the photo here. I'm putting some in the crease so they do fold up in the book, but just so that the 2 pages come together a little bit more. And I'm going to use the whole sheet of stickers. Ooh, and then as an afterthought here, I'm like, oh, I should use some of my gold thread. So you're going to see me try to wind some around those other flowers too. And I didn't map my photo on anything. I was thinking about it, but I figured it was just fine the way it was. So, and I'm literally just going to go through and keep adding these stickers and keep putting them on. And that's, I think, pretty much what the layout's going to end up being like. I don't remember if I add anything else. I actually did this a couple weeks ago and forgot to do the voiceover. So I'm trying to get it in real quick today. I might add some gold sequins, but I think I might just leave it because I really like the way that it looks. And those stickers are gorgeous. I love them. They're kind of like a 3D effect sticker. So they've got some foam in between, and then, you know, 2 of the same sticker like stacked on top of each other. And they're actually super nice for being dollar store stickers. And I'm almost out of all of those. I'm just not sure if I might add some sequins or something. I think I'm thinking about what else I can put on here. Oh, the title. So I'm just going to title this simply Love You, because I really did love my grandma. And that's going to be the end of it. So I will be back again next Tuesday. Tuesdays are pretty much just becoming my Traveler's Notebook days. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss any. And I will see you again next time. Bye.